Hey everyone, Mr. Regan here, and today we're going to be looking at creating our iterative tests, or our first set of iterative tests, as we dive into our sim and begin thinking about the different trade-offs that we can create in order to find the best way to minimize our cost, our side effects, and the resistance levels of our malaria parasites. So we're going to be looking at how to record your iterative tests in your testing log and how to use the homepage to analyze your treatments to make improvements. So let's go ahead and take a look. When you go into your My Malaria testing log here, you're going to start by going down to the very bottom where it says iterative tests 1 through 10, 11 through 20, wherever you're at. We're going to be starting in 1 through 10, obviously. And when you go in here, you're going to be reading your tests left to right. Your job is going to be to first start with your test plan. What's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to test out and see? So for this first example, my strategy for this test is to test out the best mix of all three drugs. So it can be any idea that you have, any thought that you came up with where your tests will create the best cost, side effects, and overall resistance level. So once you have your test plan, you'll type it in there. You're going to record whatever you want your test, your 7-day test to be. So I put A, B, and C as my test. And then you're going to run it in your sim. Once you're done running, you're going to record your data here, and then you're going to analyze it. So what are your thoughts? So in my results, I want to get better percentages for the resistance. So what are you seeing? What are something that you're not happy with, and so on. And from there, that's your goal. How can I get better resistance level? And then you're going to create another plan. So my plan was to see if I can get the same test, but with a higher dose, because I know higher dose help to sometimes minimize resistance. So I'll put in all high level A's, B's, and C's, and notice my resistance levels went down. Great. Again, looking at all my changes and so on, I'll go from there. And I'm going to keep building off of each test, create a plan, create a test, get my results, decide what went well and what didn't. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way down through my tests. And as I do that on my homepage, you're going to see my test comparisons are going to pop up. It's going to show you all the results that you got for all of your tests so you can continue to make comparisons and see where did you get the best test for maybe cost or side effects or population or whatever it may be. And as you complete your iterative tests, you'll be able to compare not only all of your data quickly, but all of the ones that were successful, not successful, or that didn't quite meet our constraints. Now, as you go through this, your test comparison will help lead you to your final iterative test number 10, where you'll come into the next task and you're going to screenshot those 10 tests. So that would be right here. You're going to screenshot this space right here. Okay, so I can see what your tests yielded, what your results were. You're going to screenshot your test comparisons, and then you're going to tell me what your best test is and why. Why do you think it's the best overall? Once you're done with your 10, you can move on to the next 10, and so on. After every 10, we should be stopping, reflecting, identifying the best, and going from there. And it's okay if you're looking at your screenshot for 11 through 20, and your best test is still in 1 through 10. Or if you get through 21 through 30 and your best test is in 11 through 20, that's okay. You'll just still tell me what your overall best test is. So that's how you record your iterative tests in your testing log and how you use your homepage to analyze your treatments for improvements. Go ahead and complete your survey. If you have questions, reach out. And as